So we've all seen those videos about how to change your life in 6 months. And while I don't know how true it is, I love a challenge. Personally, I've watched these videos countless times throughout many tiers of my life, and they get me inspired, but I never feel inspired enough to try the whole 6 months. And then I saw this video, and it really got me. It got me for a multitude of reasons, but the simplest one being that it was true. There were a lot of things that I wanted to change about my own life. And if I'm being honest, I just haven't seen that many guys doing this as a thing. They haven't made this statement piece. They haven't done the 6 months and not made it edgy. It doesn't have to be the great lock-in for everybody. That's what I'm saying. But I feel like the biggest question has to be why? Why am I doing this? What do I want to change about my life in 6 months? But specifically, why do I want to change my life in 6 months? And the answer is because I feel like at this point in my life, I'm in a cycle of repeating various parts of my life, and I kind of just want to get out.
I am currently stuck in the parking garage at the Grove because I can't remember where I parked. This is part of the things. I need to be more organized.
And if I'm being honest, it's probably just because I'm in this position in my life where I feel like I'm in a cycle of survival, and I just want to get out of it. And if you're watching this video, you may be just like me in your need for more alignment, more ease, and more personal satisfaction in your own life. Plus, the economy is so bad that there's no better choice but to follow your dreams. But how are we going about this? Well, see, I broke everything down into 3 categories: vitality, curiosity, and sovereignty. Vitality is what feeds me and how I move. This holds getting in better shape, which means losing roughly about 23 pounds, growing my flexibility, eating proper foods, waking up on time, and getting better overall sleep quality. Curiosity is what I consume and create. This holds reading more books, watching more films, exploring the city of Los Angeles more, posting more consistently on YouTube, and updating my wardrobe. Sovereignty is what I earn and where I belong. This is increasing my income to at least $6,200 a month, moving into my first solo apartment, getting more involved in my LA community, and committing myself to going on my birthday trip, but more trips just in general. Also, locking in on music. This is probably the perfect point to do a shameless plug. Hey, my name is Cam Hayden. I'm from Austin, Texas. I'm a rapper, and I just released an EP called My Collective Ignorance. So if you want, give it a listen. I'll leave it in the comment section below. Let's get back to the actual video. And if you're wondering how we're keeping track of this, don't worry. You won't be me.
Try too hard with the ones who don't care. I had times where I was willing to.
One of the lesser things that I didn't get the chance to speak on in the video that I want to make a note of right now is that when I say skincare, one of the things that I want to do is, as this is very specific for Black people as a whole, but in particular Black men. When I was younger, I did the thing where like nobody taught me how to shave, but I was like, I gotta get this off my face. So I went for a shave, and you know, it never really got unfaded, or like it never faded properly. And so one of the things that I want to do in the next 6 months is figure out how to get rid of these dark marks. I want to clear those blemishes up. It's like a thing that I'm kind of awkward about, but like, it's a natural part of life. And I think that like there's a lot of people who feel very uncomfortable about said circumstance and never really talk about it and never really like find a way around it. And so I'm gonna do my due diligence to like get this as like it's one of my main priorities, but it's just one of the ones that I didn't jot down and didn't like tell you about. Let's talk about it. Right now I'm stuck in the parking garage at the Grove. This is probably why I'm like, I should do this thing where I change my life in 6 months. And is that like feasible? Yeah, I think that there could be great changes. One of the things is that maybe I just need to get more organized. And I realized this while I was on tour, but like, I don't know, more of life continues to life, and the more life continues to life, the more I'm like, oh my God, I'm so far behind. And yeah, I think that's what we all think. I think we all constantly think we're so far behind, while on target at the same time. And yet, I don't know, man. Getting lost in the Grove parking lot trying to find your car because you can't even click to figure out where your car is because the key no longer works and the car no longer like locks efficiently because of a series of silly events is uh, hopefully 6 months from now I like look at these videos and I'm like proud of how far I've come. Maybe that's the point of documenting all of this, is just like to acknowledge how far that I will be going, how far I've come. And here's the thing, I'm back dashing. Some people don't even know that I was dashing before, so maybe there's probably an exposition where I just have it and tell you that I used to be a DoorDasher, and then I finally got to the point where I didn't have to DoorDash anymore, and now I am back in the position of having to DoorDash again. This is part of the reason I want to change my life in 6 months.
At this current moment, what am I thinking of? I need to be more organized. I need more strategy, more consistency with myself, and more, I don't know, more, I don't need the will. I don't even need to find the discipline. The thing about the discipline is I don't even need to find the discipline. What I need to do is I keep getting inconsistent work. And my response is to find a new employer and give my all to that employer. And in reality, I know that like, if I put like 20% of the effort that I put into the jobs that I do for other people, I would have myself in the positions that I want myself in. A lot of this is me actually having to be real instead of getting a joke off or two, and understanding that like, yeah, I need to put that effort into myself, because it's not like I am resistant to working hard or don't want to do stuff or work. It's that I'm giving all of myself to other people and none of myself to myself. This includes employers. I'm not giving myself enough of myself to myself. The amount of work that I have put in to just any given job over the course of my lifetime, if I had put that into myself, I am very aware of the fact that I would be in better places, in better standings, and feel better about where I was in life. And so that's part of what this challenge is literally changing the outcome of that situation, making myself bet on myself, which is extremely cliche. So sorry for the cliche. I'm making myself bet on myself. I'm making myself do the hard task of like making myself the project instead of the work or somebody that is external to me or literally just a relationship. Instead of making any of these things a project, making myself my like number one project that I put my whole effort in, my whole energy in hopes that, I don't know, I come out in a better space than I am.
He wanted me to.
It's been a while since anybody yanked it.
What?
It's been a while since anybody yanked it.
He was hard.
I'm so surprised.
Perhaps sometimes it is important to just spend time with friends. Perhaps sometimes it is important to just get lost in the world. I am on the way to the gym right now. This is an update. But, you know, sometimes a pause, a momentary notice of life, understanding that life has intersections, and things happen. It's like 8:01. So I guess the goal really is to like start getting out of the bed before 8:01 because I woke up at like 7:20. I think the goal is to be out of the that's my panda out of the bed like as I wake up 10 minutes, at least 10 minutes after I wake up. Maybe that's the goal. 10 minutes after I wake up. Who knows? Who knows what the goal really is? But like, I know what the goal is. It's to get up literally 10 minutes after I wake up so that I'm getting up earlier, and by effect, I'm going to the gym earlier. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not doing the whole pretend that I just woke up thing with the camera already set up. Sorry, that's not happening. I woke up 40 minutes ago, doom scrolled for a while, talked about mountain lions with my roommate, and then it was like, this is the perfect moment to be like, this is the thing I'm talking about. Get up. I feel like I'm in a bra. I'm braless in a tank top. I woke up and I saw myself and was like, damn, I'm contorted. My titty finna be out.
We're on official day one, and on official day one, what I want to say is this is like a planning day. This is Mondays. I'm trying to give myself the day off, but it's really like a day for me to work on the things that are for me personally, only me. Except today, I gotta drop off groceries. I do a part-time job where I'm an assistant to an influencer. One of the things I'm doing is buying groceries for him, so I gotta get these groceries over to him, and that's it. We have a little quick meeting, powwow, and then I'm out. But we're on day one. Last week, as my like trial week, I tried to do 4 workouts. I did hit the goal of 4 workouts that week. We went hard in each workout. I want to refine what we're doing for the workouts. That's gonna come with time, little by little, inch by inch, one step at a time. And so here's the thing: day one is very restful. I'm gonna get these steps in. Very importantly, I'm getting the steps in. We're gonna read. That's also very important. We'll probably finish All About Love, or at least read 2 chapters, because that was the book that I'm saying I need to finish. That's the first book I need to finish. I need to finish one of the first few books I started and didn't finish. It's gonna complete the cycle, and we're gonna get in there. Step 2, we got a couple of like, this is basically like an ancillary day where we're doing all of the necessary adult work, you know. So that's what this day is. It's just a bunch of necessary. That's what this day is. It's just a bunch of necessary adult work. I'm editing the first video and I realized. Don't look at that. I'm editing the first video and I realized something. I didn't do an outro, so here's the outro. Thank you for watching. I'm going to these are basically gonna be spread out for like 2 weeks at a time, so I'm giving you 2-week updates, but I'm trying to do them weekly, so I'm trying to get ahead but behind at the same time. I don't know how to explain that for you. Basically, you will receive them weekly to bi-weekly, depending on how much footage I have, really, not really based off of the experiences. And also the actual way that I'm going to do the keeping track of things is journaling is going to be one of the main things, but also I'm going to I have my stats for the gym that I will put in the next video. We'll have a whole breakdown of how I'm actually calculating things instead of the joke that I did, because I just want to get the joke off. And so, yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.